I hope y'all got it. I hope you guys had a great weekend. Angels on deck as always. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's start with some love, some joy, celebration, love, home, and tea, truth, always. Okay. So all day I was getting that SZA and Kendrick Lamar song. Yeah. Okay. Holy Spirit, I ask you to ground me, guide me, protect me, allow me to be a channel for your message that serve the highest and greatest good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go. I had a swords, but the Seven of Cups flashed me. Yeah, true. I feel like somebody feels accosted by your words. You speak the truth. A lot of clarity, insight, wisdom, profound understanding, but a connection to the divine. Right. You disturb their peace of mind with the Four Swords coming out in a block position. Literally, you put an out of order sign on this person's day. You've given them pause. But I feel like this person was at an impasse with two swords showing up real quick. Like, they felt so assured, so certain about a topic, I feel. But you said something that all of a sudden that they were so comforted by, so this, so that, that now they're like, huh, they feel like they're missing something. You're a free thinker. Yeah, I mean, you call it like you see it. A lot of life experience with the Ten of Swords, with the Seven of Wands. Right, you've been through quite a bit of adversity. I feel like you offer a contrary opinion to somebody's narrative. But again, you've literally caused a shift in somebody's paradigm quickly with like off the cuff remark. And this is somebody who's really solid. I mean, really, really solid, guys. But look, that's the job, right? You cause ego deaths. That's what it is. And so now this person is like, they really feel like they're missing a clue. Five of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Right. So now they're waiting. Right? Quiet as it's kept, you don't even know this. This person is like, they feel like renewed sense of rebirth. They're inspired, but you don't know this. Interesting. You're partnered with this person, but you're not partnered with this person. It's like you're their confidant, their go-to, their insight. Like it's a dichotomy of the mind that it's wonderful. Wow. Three of Swords, Seven of Cups. Exactly. Somebody feels like they've been lied to, they've been bamboozled, they've been living in a state of illusion, they've been like tricked. Right. Now there's a slow process of now they're like determined. Now they're convicted of the spirit. Ooh, they gonna get to the bottom of something. They have actually entered into a type of spiritual energetic contract unbeknownst to them to take action. Wow. I feel like, guys, you might have inspired someone to step into their path or purpose. Yeah. Wow. All right. I know. Hold on. I want to rewind. The more I live, the less I know. Exactly. So, listen, somebody really thought, look, I'm telling you, like, you're quite surprising, is what I'm getting with the Page of Swords Sun card. I feel like maybe credentials wise, you and this person, um, eons away, but boy, are you bright. And you make them feel like they have so much to learn. I love that feeling. I don't know about you guys, but I love that feeling. Yeah. Again, they would deny it if you asked outright. Whew, but you have stirred the energies within to make them learn more about due process, governments, all, man, that's interesting. Now look, it should be like this. Look, you planted a good seed. Yes, you did. Somebody gonna take that seed, they gonna grow some wheat. Not only gonna grow some wheat, they gonna make some pretzels. They also gotta go get the salt, but I feel like the salt is the wisdom that you imparted on this person. Wow, they on a quest. Yes, eight of bags. I was trying to say 8 of cups, right? But that's the emotional baggage. To the 4 of wands, I'm telling you, inspiration. Like all of a sudden, like 9 of swords energy, like they were worried about this or that, but now they're like, I need to focus on some other shit. There are bigger fish to fry. Wow, I feel like you helped somebody realign their heart chakra. Yeah, new lease on life. You help them run in the opposite direction of the 9 of swords. That is marvelous, darling. It's marvelous. Yes, this person. I mean, harbors is not the right word, but it's such a deep emotion that they have for you because of this shift of the seed that you have planted, even though it's causing them a sense of restlessness. But maybe they were too still, you know? Yeah. Like whole new cycle. Wow. Look. This could be for you too, though. World, 10 of Pentacles, Justice. Page of Cups is why I said it could be for you. You've opened the door to beautiful, beautiful energy. Opportunity, abundance, insight. Yes, because when you speak the truth and you don't go from a place of egotism, you're not self-serving, it really does have this sort of ripple effect in the soul, in the heart, and the mind. Yes, Hierophant. Somebody wants to work with you. They're at an elevated position in life. Like, huh. They're in a position to make things easier, better, more prosperous for you. Yeah, they want to collaborate. 3 of Pentacles, like I said. So, I mean, you... 7 of Cups. So there's an air of mystery to all of this. Again, I really don't know. Let's find out. Do you know this person? I don't think so. Um, it's funny, when I ask that question, the Hierophant shifts to not a... Whoever you are, obscure energy, right? Maybe not at the... Yeah. Maybe not at the top, but boy, do you pack a powerful punch with the Hierophant energy. Judgment. Again, you caused an awakening within this person. Yeah. Big time. So I don't think you know them. I feel like you do your thing, and they came across you doing your thing, and that's just what it is. Queen of Swords. They like the, you call it as you see it, sort of energy. It's tough love with the cusp energy of Virgo and Libra. Empress, but they recognize the nurturing, loving energy. There's even a recognition of like divinity. Like when people think about what is a woman, the energy is coming through that you truly embody this divine feminine energy. And there's no, it's refreshing. Page of Wands. It is absolutely refreshing. The energy is undeniable. Ooh, I got chills. Five of Swords. Like there is a plan. Like this person wants to partner, collaborate with you, and they're not going to take no. However, they need to move heaven and earth, and that's a very strong statement, but that's what I'm getting. That's what they're going to do. They are going to move heaven and earth to make this happen, Captain. Whoa. 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 Give me one more, because again, maybe. Wow. You call, man. I want to show you something. So I have my Dark Order card, and then I have the Eight of Cups. This, it's so funny. I said the baggage, like the Eight of Baggage. That's the card I was seeing in my mind's eye when I started the reading, and I blah 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 blah. Right. You help this person to move beyond. You freed them. Eight of Swords, Six of Swords, Nine of Cups. I feel like with the moon, this was a very potent, powerful prayer that was sent up, unbeknownst to anybody but this person. Look, as I say that, Two of Swords. This person was having some sort of battle within. Five of Wands, of dominance, right? Are they going to go for the light? Are they going to go for the dark? Da, 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 blah, blah, blah. And you help them solidify by this seed. You help them stand firmly on their decision. You plant, I'm telling you, planted a very powerful seed in someone. You offered this person freedom from the shackles of devilish energy. Excuse my words, my mouth's dry. Wow. Nah, listen. Six of Pentacles, Five of Cups, King of Swords, Ten of Swords, Strength, Lovers, World, Four of Cups, Two of Wands, Nine of Swords, Three of Cups. This person is in a position to raise you to higher echelons. That's what they're going to do. You really help settle something back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You know, it reminds me of indigenous proverbs where there's the story of there's a battle of two wolves inside, right? Battle of light and dark. Whichever wolf you feed is the one that survives. Simple, right? But that's what this is giving. You, man. Yeah, yeah. They're coming towards you. You help this person. All right, what else, Holy Spirit? Thank you, thank you, thank you. No, for real. Nine of Cups, Sun, Five of Pentacles. You help this person find joy, happiness, and fill a void that they really felt was unfillable. Six of Wands. Yes. Yes. Again, you help them win the war that was going on within them with the Strength card. Right there. Yes. Ace of Cups. Yeah, I mean this. This person's about to do some amazing things on your behalf. I don't want to disclose the prosperity and the blessings that are coming, because you know we don't want to ruin a good surprise. Tower. Okay. All right, Holy Spirit. What other messages do you have for the Divine Collective? Do we have a French person? Because my accent just stopped. Wow. think a mortal doth. Wait, how do they say it? Me think a mortal doth approach. Yo, for real. Knight of Cups, King of Wands to the Queen of Wands. Somebody like, we're gonna see. It wanted to turn, I didn't let it. So somebody, let me just wait. Hold on. All right, y'all. I just want y'all to know, Spirit is literally anybody coming towards you with some BS energy, thought process. They're not going to be able to collaborate with you by any means. I mean that. Like, it's done. There will be no. We're not working together. Nothing's going to go any further. No. Like you need to focus, because what you're building, what you're putting your energy, your time, your effort into is bigger than it is. And when I say Spirit has a direct hand in this, that's what it is. Hermit, Ace of Wands, with that Five of Swords right there. Now, it's so much bigger that if it... the Nine of Pentacles is right there. Chariot. So listen, your head's down, your focus, right? Yeah, some of you might want to, get outside. But what I'm seeing here is that you are going to be denied any collaboration that will derail you from achieving this 10th pentacle. And I know, yes, 9 pentacles, blah, 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 blah. Collaborate, yes. It has to be the right fit or it's going to be no. So there's a new opportunity in love. Page of Cups, there's a double. It's a no. It's a karmic situation. It'll lead you down a path of some bullshit. So if you came looking for clarity on that, Sun, Justice. Just know good things come to those who wait with the Seven of Pentacles, okay? Page of Wands, Queen of Wands, Eight of Wands. You've gone this long for Pentacles. Continue to hold back, you know what I mean? On those earthly desires. It'll be well worth it. Otherwise, you will be in a energy of regret, remorse, and why the fuck did I do that? And so, I'm telling you right now, it's a no. It's a no. There's the High Priestess. Yeah, okay? I am what I am. I'm telling you right now, it's a no. So, sorry, not sorry. It's for your own good, okay? There's an energy that's a little too familiar. You know what I mean? This energy, if you open the door back into it, it will invite chaos, conflict, and it will bring an end to this beautiful tranquility and alchemy that you have achieved in terms of a spiritual homeostasis, okay? So be careful, okay? People are spiritually sick, okay? You haven't left any cup unsipped. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing there. There's absolutely nothing there. I mean it. You did not miss out on anything. Anything that this person could be offering you. And the Six of Cups, it's familiarity. So it could be someone you know. It could be a past life soulmate. Whatever. Whatever it is in this current moment that's being extended to you, it's no bueno. Seven of Swords, Three of Swords, okay? What you want, Ten of Cups, Two of Cups, all right? Do not re-enter into a cycle where you're going to be agitated, elevated, irritated, okay? Your whatever sort of happiness, joy, it's not going to work. It's not. It's not. All right, I'm not going to dig too deep into that because I feel like I said everything when it comes to that particular situation. I know somebody wants you to see things differently, but the Holy Spirit is like, there's no need to see things differently. Ace of Swords, Hangman, okay? It is done. Enjoy your hiatus. listen, it's that dire. Tower, 5 of Cups. If you go back and reconcile with someone for your past, you will not see those 2 cups that are right there. Whatever you're feeling, it'll pass. Okay? I feel like you are emotionally picking up on a masculine that you used to deal with that is targeting you with, let's just say, low vibrational energies. It's a reason y'all fell out, and it wasn't a small fallout, it was a big fallout. Okay, this is what you're waiting for. I already felt like this person was targeting you using some newfound spiritual modalities. It'll pass. Okay, don't go there with yourself. Let it go. Transmute it with light and love and all that good stuff. Grace, mercy, you're well on your way. You made the right decision. This person offered you nothing more than inconsistent sex and conflict. Knight of Wands, 5 of Wands, Devil. See, it's Devil deck, okay? You might miss their sex, but you do not miss this person. It didn't work for a reason. Trust yourselves. All right, what else you got, Holy Spirit? Ooh, none of us. World. Okay. Wow. Now that's interesting. That is a completely different change in energy. Somebody is about to go into a dark masculine villain era. Wow. Don't be scared, man. 9 of Swords. A lot of Gemini energy. And so I feel like uncharted waters. Yeah. And for those who've already ventured over there, and I don't know if you meant to, but you did. You did. You are about to it's a small journey, but there is a journey. It could be spiritual, it could be physical. I don't have any pentacles here, but I'm looking at the world and this Page of Wands, and it's really drawing my attention. Okay, we'll pick those up. Yeah, spiritual hit or love on the brain. Wow. I feel like you might have entered into this unbeknownst to you through a sexual encounter with someone who really was carrying some very dark energy. Yeah, see? And it's actually it's much worse than you could have imagined because you allowed this person to attach themselves to your Wheel of Fortune by engaging in them in this sexual manner. This person is draining you of your energy. This is an emperor shrinking down to a Page of Wands through this use of dark magic. Now, this is irrelevant of gender, okay? So we have this 9 of Swords and this Knight of Swords. You have to claim authority over this very ambitious endeavor. You can cut all of these things down. But first and foremost, you have to stop engaging with this person sexually because you're reaffirming the connection each time you do it. Okay. The dreams and nightmares that I feel like you're having are coming from the of your energy, but the entities this person is attaching to you. Right. When they come towards you, sexually speaking, you have to be uninterested. This person is appealing to your ego. There's energy of Saturn here. You've got, oh man, this person is very good at plying you with their charms, but you've got to get back to this. You got to raise your vibration. You should do some sort of circle of protection. It's funny, I'm getting that from this card. But call on your heavenly angels. This person is attempting to blind you, meaning your third eye. They're attempting to put some sort of cap on your crown chakra, so you don't see that their love is poisonous. Ugh. Yeah. There, if you're getting like insight from your guides already telling you to stop communicating with this person, you should. Like you should disconnect from this person from all ways in which you are connected to them. Okay. Yeah. Listen, whatever they have, let it go. Okay. Broke ass, moving on. Thank you. Next. Because if you stop feeding this person, they will move on. Just because they are a spiritual hater, they're not invested. Okay. This is what they do: divination, abuse, romantic love affair. That's what they do. Dirt digging, player. They absorb what they can, and then they move on before people are the wiser. Okay. Don't even tell them you know what they are, you know what they're doing. Just stop. Okay. Just let it go. All right. And I'm even getting some like scarcity tactics you could attempt. You know what I mean? If you show this person you're unstable instead of the earth angel light worker energy that you truly are, they will move on. They can sense it, but they're not adept. Okay. They don't really have the level of spiritual discernment that they will, is what I'm getting. Yeah. Like this person has trickster energy to them. See, Seven of Swords, Magician. Right. Page of Pentacles. They get what they can while they can, and then they move on. So allow this person to move on from you. That really is the best strategy to overcome this particular type of devil, this trickster energy that you have encountered. It's like a genie. Nine of Cups, Magician, Devil. Okay? If you just become too busy and too overwhelmed, it'll be too much for them. Okay. But you've got to like really cut things off is what I'm getting. All right, guys, I'm not going to hang around too long. I hope these messages help you. We'll do this again very soon. I love you. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.